I am Slick Nick, your personal certified Enneagram coach. And you know I love talking about this book. I think this is the best source as far as if you're not certified like I am and you want to understand how this whole thing works and get a really good grasp of which Enneagram you actually are. Because this book is the actual reason I finally became confident that I am a 7 with an 8 wing, not a 4, which that's what this video is about. I'm going to be talking about Enneagram 4 a bit in this video. That's kind of the focus. So I want to talk about tattoos. And let's go with facial piercings as well. Let's just talk about that. So I have observed that people who tend to openly have tattoos, like say all over their arms, have a very visible tattoo, or maybe a non-traditional piercing. So in other words, not in their ear, but maybe somewhere on their face, their lip, their nose. And even with nose, I guess I should say, maybe not so much here, but like right here. So more of a non-traditional piercing or very visible tattoos, lots of tattoos. I think that there's a good chance that certain Enneagram types are more likely to have a lot of tattoos and or non-traditional piercings. Now, I would think Enneagram 4 would be the most likely candidate to be the person who's most likely to do that. If you had 100 people who fit the description of covered in tattoos, lots of tattoos, I think, my guess is, a good number of those, maybe even a slight majority, would be Enneagram 4. Now, go ahead and get ahead of me. Why am I saying that? Because Enneagram 4s want to be perceived as special or different. They want to stand out. So, granted, tattoos are very popular now, but still, if you're covered in them and you've got them, let's say, all over your arms, for example, that's going to make you stand out. And Enneagram 4s like to stand out. Whereas maybe an Enneagram 5 who doesn't want to stand out, usually 5s are more reserved and they're not wanting to make a scene, they're not wanting to bring attention to themselves. I think 5s would be maybe less likely. Compared to a 4, I think 4 would be quite likely. Another one I would throw at you is I would say Enneagram 8 also might be more likely to have tattoos, more of that over-the-top aggressive personality. I mean, I see it at the gym. When I see people at the gym with tattoos, they always seem to be either 4s or 8s. That's what I've been saying. So, it's not to say that you can't have tattoos if you're any other Enneagram, but if I were to guess, and I would love to hear from you in the comment section, if you have a lot of tattoos and or non-traditional piercings, I would love to hear from you and say, hey Nick, I like your theory, but actually I'm a Enneagram 6. Or, you know what, Nick, you're exactly right. I'm very proud of my tattoos. I'm covered in tattoos. I've got sleeves, I've got tattoos everywhere, and you're right, I am a 4, and it is a way that helps me stand out. So I could be wrong about my theory, but I would love to hear from you. Because as an Enneagram 7, one of my things is I love learning more about life. I love being wrong. I actually love being wrong because it means that I can learn from it and become a little bit more intelligent. So it's okay to prove me wrong. Now's your chance right here in the comments.